So hello everyone. In the previous discussion we have discussed about the simple columnar epithelium. In this today's discussion we are going to discuss about the glandular epithelium. So glandular epithelium, as the name suggests, they are the kind of epithelium which belongs to the glands. So they consist of the secretory cells, which is actually also termed as the glands. Next thing, that their origin is ectodermal origin. That is a very important point, that they have a ectodermal origin. As we have noted above, that the ectodermal origin is basically the outermost covering of the germ layer. Next thing we have is that how can we define the glandular epithelium? So glandular epithelium is defined as when some cells are specialized to perform a single kind of the function, which may be of a secretion or synthesizing something, then it called as the glandular epithelium, as the definition mentioned here. Then we can classify the glandular epithelium on the two bases. First, the mode of the secretion, and the second, the absence or presence of the secretory duct. So let's first discuss the type, that is presence of the duct. On the basis of the presence of the duct, we have three classifications, that is the exocrine, endocrine and the hypocrine. So let's discuss one of them by detail. So first we have the exocrine. So as the name suggests, there is a secretory duct present, but they secrete always the salivary glands and the sebaceous glands. They are found mainly in that. They are also found in the mammary glands. Okay, so there is a presence of the secretory duct. So let's write here, secretory duct is present. As the secretory duct present, they did not need to power their secreted substances directly into the blood, as they have the secretory duct, so they can give their secretions into the blood by the secretory ducts, or they can give directly through the body organism where they have to reach. Next thing is that, and their location is the salivary, sebaceous and the mammary glands. Next thing is that endocrine gland. Endocrine basically are the ductless glands, and they are found in the thyroid glands or the pituitary glands or the adrenal glands. So as they are ductless, that means they directly have to pour their secretions into the blood. Next thing, we have the hypocrine. So hypocrine is basically the type of the glands that basically have both parts, like our male and female reproductive parts, that is primary reproductive part, that is ovary and the male reproductive part, and they also present in the pancreas. In the pancreas, as we have learnt in class 10, that there is a presence of the islets of Langerhans as well as the muscles of Odii. So they basically forms the both of the endocrine and exocrine part. In the gonad cells, there is a presence in the human testes and the female ovary. Next mode of the classification is that mode of secretion. How they are secreting their substances into the blood or into the body organism where they have to reach. So on the basis of mode of secretion, they are classified into the merocrine. Merocrine is also termed as the acrine. So they perform the exocytosis. What is exocytosis? Exocytosis is simple diffusion. Means they pour their substances or the secretions by the method of simple secretion or simple diffusion. That means they did not have to lose any of their cytoplasmic part. So as it was written here, that no part of the cytoplasm is destroyed, and their secretion is mostly in the watery secretion, means that they are just like the very fluid and the very simple liquids. So their name is the tear, in the tear glands. In the intestinal glands, mostly intestinal glands are watery secretions, as well as their simply pour their substances directly. Let's understand them by example or the diagram. So we are drawing their diagram here. So they have, so they pour their substances from inner to outward directly by the simple diffusion. So this is expressing. They are found in the tear, intestinal glands, and there are some other glands where they are present. Next, we have the apocrine gland. In the apocrine gland, there is a first. Let's understand about the merocrine glands much detail. There is a no part of the cytoplasm removed, means there is a no chance to remove these parts. In the apocrine, there is a slightly change. In apocrine, secretion collected in apex part and part get reduced from cell. How this was happening? So let's write the example where they are present. They are present in the they are present mostly in the glands. Their examples are not very important by the point of view of exam, so we are not writing them. Next thing is that let's draw the diagram to understand them. Suppose there is a cells present here. So their secretion is collected here, and when the secretion is collected here, basically this part of the cells are get removed by the secretion. So these are the apocrine. In the holocrine, the whole cell will get removed. Like that. So the secretion deposited here, the whole cell get reduced at the secretion. So these are termed as the holocrine mole. Their example is sometimes important. Its example is sebaceous gland. So in this particular lecture or the discussion, we have discussed about the glandular epithelium and their classification. In the next discussion, we will meet with the some pseudostratified epithelium, and then we will start the connective tissues. So stay tuned with us. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye bye.